don't guard, we won't win. And that needs to be a big part of our makeup for us to be successful.
What do you think of the?
Everybody's good to go.
What do you think of the job Rob Hennigan's done putting together the Magic roster?
Yeah, I mean, I think you talk to people all around the league, and certainly our staff and our players, they've done a great job with the roster. And I think really highly of Scott and the coaching job that he's done. But these guys have given us fits every time we've played them. The athleticism, the length, the multiple positions that a lot of these guys can play. It's a good young roster with a lot of good young talent.
Brad, last time you played, they dominated on the glass too. What problems did they pose in that?
Yeah, last time they played, they smashed us. I mean, so that's bottom line is we didn't have an answer for anything last time. They back cut us, they rebounded us, they ran on us, they drove us. So we've got to play a lot better than we did last time to have a chance to win. And the good news is we've been pretty consistent for the last couple of months of giving ourselves a chance to win, but that was an example of not. I mean, we just took, they really took it to us the last time we were there.
It seems like you guys are, I remember in the past there being maybe one home and home over the course of the season. You guys had a couple this year. What are the, I think I remember you saying you weren't a big fan of them. What are the challenges that you're
It doesn't bother me a ton. I mean, I think you got to play all the games, and I think the good part is that you really get a chance not only to focus on your opponent, but maybe take a breath and focus on your team, because you're not playing a different team the next night. But I think the tough part is you just want kind of that that variety throughout the season. But it's not either way. It's the next game on the schedule, and this will give us an opportunity to evaluate how we play tonight and figure out what changes we need to make.
Isaiah was named the All-Star team, obviously, and then a lot of NBA players sent out their congratulations to him, seem really excited for him. What is it about him that makes guys excited for him?
Well, I think just like anything else, first of all, Isaiah is a guy that works really hard. He's got a great, contagious personality. People like being around him, so people will root for people like that. And then I think they're also drawn to the underdog, right? The guy who was the 60th pick in the draft that's, under 6 feet, that plays with a chip on his shoulder. I think people are drawn to that. And but all that said, he earned it as being one of the guys in the league that has played at that level thus far. And so, our guys were all happy for him. It's good to see others were too. Certainly we are, and it's a great experience and a great opportunity for him.
Anything different with him today? Was he talking back or big time in you and stuff?
I didn't talk to him about it today at all. He actually called me last night right when he found out, and we had a great conversation. But I don't worry about that stuff too much with him, Steve, because I think the biggest thing is that this guy's got to this point because he's got a drive that very few people have, and I don't see him being satisfied by much.
What was up with that conversation? Did he say he called you? What do you call you about? Say thank you and stuff? Or?
Just to let me know that he had heard from the NBA. So it was fun to hear his enthusiasm, hear his excitement in that moment.
Brad, you said after
What are you doing on the offensive?
Spacing the floor and moving the ball. I mean, I think we've been better spacing the floor recently. We're better when we move the ball. And obviously that helps you when you get better shots, make shots. We've been better offensively in the last month, and knock on wood, hopefully that continues.
Brad, you said after last game you don't really pay attention to steals or turnovers. Is there a defensive metric that you do value?
Yeah, probably more than anything, just the opponent's field goal percentages, more effective field goal percentages. One of the things that the other areas, the free throw rate and rebounding, we have not been good enough yet in those two areas. To be honest, the overall numbers kind of strike me because we haven't been very good in those two areas. Usually you have to be a little bit better to be as good as we've been overall. So maybe there's a flaw in the numbers somewhere, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I think that to me it's what are you holding your opponents to from an effective field goal percentage.
Brad, you've talked about the benefits of Portland for having guys go in there. What do you think about Jordan making the D-League All-Star team?
Oh, the benefits of Maine. Yeah, I mean, it's been great to have not only the opportunity for those guys to go up and play, but then to play in such in a system and a style that is so similar to ours. And you know, the coaches are around us all the time, and Scott does a great job of heading that up. So when our guys go there, there should be a lot of familiarity, and there should be a lot of, you know, just you're putting on a different uniform and you're playing, and you're getting your opportunity. You know, I think really highly of Jordan. I was disappointed that he came down with the ankle sprain because I think he's got a lot of good things going for him, and he's been really consistent up there every single night. And I think the biggest thing about Jordan that you'll all see more of down the road, but he is a consistent personality. You know, he works the same way. Doesn't change his demeanor. He's going to play the same way in Sioux Falls that he will, you know, in a D-League game, or Portland, Maine in a D-League game that he will when he gets his opportunity in the NBA.